Hey everyone, this is John Garrett from DramaDomain.com, and since it looks like there was no episode of Vampire Diaries this week, I decided to talk about Bonnie, essentially. I know there's a lot of pro-Bonnie, anti-Bonnie sentiment out there, and I just thought that I would address that, because anyone who has seen any of my previous reviews would know I'm pretty firmly in the anti-Bonnie camp, and that's because, I mean, character's kind of a biatch. But I want to explain myself, though. I mean, I'm not just going to say, oh, she's a bitch, and that's the end of it. No, there's reasons, y'all. Reasons. The thing is, I mean, let's just start from the top here. I mean, I don't make personal attacks against the actress. I understand that there's people making personal attacks against the actress in comments and on forums, which I don't take part in those forums and such things, but I understand it. Sometimes people get a little bit too involved in these shows and you know, hey, it's just a TV show. You know, I have issues with the character. The actress, I'm sure, is fine. I don't know her name, but I'm sure she's a very nice person, but you know, the character I take issue with. And again, if you've seen any of my other reviews, I've identified something that I call Bonnie's stank look. And that's when she's being particularly pissy and bitchy and acting up and causing trouble and refusing to fall in line with better characters who need help. Now, this actress is very good looking. She's very, very good looking, and you know, I wish there was a honey like that when I was in high school, but I wouldn't have been able to pull her anyway, so I'm glad there wasn't. But the thing is, unfortunately, that's not good enough for me. Not good enough. I thought maybe I could get over it, but no. I don't care how good she looks. The character is a real biatch. And here's the thing. How many times has Stefan saved her ass? I mean, just saves her and saves her and saves her. And even after she's threatened him, threatened this mofo, and he still goes out of his way to rescue her, help her out, and be kind to her and try to win her over. You know, to hell with this biatch witch, you know? I mean, and here's the thing. You know, people really need help. She doesn't want to help, and she's going to just let, you know, people burn up. You know, damn, really? That's kind of harsh, Bonnie. But the thing is, the writers have done this. The writers have built up the main characters in such a way that we care about them. I mean, I've even said in my previous review, Damon is a blood-soaked monster. He's a murderer. But as it's been written, you know, they've developed his character, and they've done it in such a way that you're supposed to care about Damon, which I do now. I care about what happens to this guy. I feel bad for him because he's kind of a punk biatch getting punked out by Catherine like that. And that undoubtedly is the intention, that you're supposed to feel bad for what a punk he is. Well, you know, Bonnie comes along and she's now in opposition to the main characters. I mean, and I never thought I would care much for Elena, but I find that when Bonnie's acting up, I'm like, damn, why don't you help Elena out already? And giving her trouble, giving her problems. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate that shit. And you know, Caroline, need help. Hey, can you give Caroline a ring? No, I'm not giving her a ring. Damn, chick. That was your friend, right? I mean, that's your friend. Oh, no, she's a vampire. Now to hell with her. Under duress. She's brought in under duress. That was a prime example of her stank look when she's making the ring for Caroline. Stank ass, pissy ass look on her face. And, you know, no matter how good she looks, when that stank look is on, it's not a good look. That ain't a good look, Bonnie. But you know, the writers, I wonder if they wrote that into the script. She's probably reading the script and it says, Bonnie, stank look. She's like, damn, I got to do that stank look again. And, you know, pretty soon, you know, it's like they say, you know, you wear that expression, it's going to freeze that way. I mean, she's a beautiful girl, but it's going to freeze that way. And she's going to be like, damn, nobody wants to go out with me. That's another thing. You know, I don't know if you guys remember the time when Damon, you know, she burned him up because their brother got killed. You know, she wanted some action from the guy. And then when he got killed, indirectly because of Damon, it was indirect. I mean, Damon compelled the guy, made him go get in a fight. He got bloodied up in the fight, and Caroline came along later, and she was ravenous and couldn't control herself, and she smelled the blood, and she just attacked the guy, and you know, she went Mystic Falls on him and ate him up and chomped him. And when Bonnie came along, and remember, she thought she was getting some action, and she saw that that dude was dead, she was pissed. I mean, think about when you think you're getting some action, and you turn around and the person you thought you were getting some action from, dead, man. You might burn somebody, but I mean, you shouldn't do it. I mean, you might want to, but you shouldn't do it. But she did it. She burned him. I was disgusted. The chick always has something to say. She's always balking. Anytime the characters are smiling and kicking it, and here comes Bonnie, and it's like, wah, wah. I don't know if you ever seen Debbie Downer on Saturday Night Live. That's what we're going to start calling her, Debbie Downer. You know, every time somebody has something good going on or somebody smiling and happy, there's Bonnie. Wah, wah. And, you know, being pissy and bitchy. And it's like, I don't give a damn if your grandma died. You didn't even know your grandma. You know, you were just mad because you thought she could teach you some more stuff. And you're crying. You didn't even see this woman. She didn't even see this woman. She maybe saw her like once or twice a year. Like, hey, Grams, oh, wait, I guess you can teach me something now. So what's up? Oh, wait a minute, she's dead? No. Oh, shit, man, no. And, you know, what's funny is that, you know, no one wants to go out with this chick. Because she's a real pissy biatch. You know, and at first, I didn't like Caroline. But, you know, now Caroline is my girl. They can get rid of Elena and Bonnie and kick it with Caroline. Caroline kick it with both those dudes. What's their names? Stefan and Damon. And, you know, they can kick it. We never have to see these chicks again. I mean, just finish up the Catherine storyline, because yeah, something's going on there with Catherine and Elena. Just figure out what that shit is. Have them both die. And Damon and Stefan can kick it with Caroline after that and just chill for eternity. Because then they wouldn't have to put up with her stank attitude all the time. And you gotta, you know, come on, when you're watching the show and the story's moving along, and then the scene changes and it gets to Bonnie, you know you're going to hear some pissing and bitching, right? You know that. You know that. Every time the scene lands on her, oh, shit. Oh, well, somebody's going to be complaining about something, I guess. So, and it never fails. Always complaining. Yeah, you got bit on the neck by a vampire. Who hasn't? Jeez. Have you seen True Blood? I mean, it could be worse. Yeah, you were terrorized for days by Damon. Whatever. Get over it. Caroline was chomped on too. I mean, damn. Acting like, you know, she was almost killed or something. I mean, Stefan did save her again. Stefan always step in and save her. Now, I've had people say to me too, like, well, isn't Bonnie's reaction the true reaction you would have to a vampire? Like, hey, I gotta kill these things. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I can see, I've even said before that, yeah, I can see where she have issues with Damon, because Damon did try to kill her. He did physically hurt her and terrorize her for a while. And now that she's stronger than him, ostensibly stronger than him, she's terrorizing him. I mean, just tormenting him whenever she sees him. I really don't like it. You know, that's why I was glad when Catherine checked her in. I mean, she thought she was so badass, and Catherine had to put that biatch in her place. And she was saved again by Stefan, who she threatens. you know, all the time, and you know, give me a break, chick. But I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, even if that is the true reaction that you would have, I mean, this is the story. This is the story, and she's opposing the main character. She's being a biatch, leaving him to die. And, you know, she's supposed to put the spell on the damn Gilbert object, and she doesn't put the spell on it. You know, what the fuck? She's just set up to be the bad guy. And, you know, I'm going with it. I'm not trying to see her side of things. Look, this is a story I'm watching. If this is real life, it'd be different. But it's not real life. This is a story, and I don't like her character. And I will proceed to clown her until she shapes up. So she will be getting clowned in my next videos, and you can expect that from now on. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Maybe she'll shape up. She might shape up. But until then, I will be pointing out her stank looks whenever they appear, which will probably be like 90% of her screen time will be stank look Bonnie. And you know, I hope she's getting paid extra for that, because contorting her face up into that stank look, because that could seriously hurt her prospects for the future. You know, you can't be a leading lady and your face is twisted up into a stank ass look, and no leading man is like, I don't want to kiss that. She got a stank look on her face. Come on, man. And she'll be fired. You know, fired. I'm getting somebody else. Get somebody else, man. Get the chick from True Blood. Anyway, so that's just where I'm coming from. So you guys, you know, you can let me know what you think. I mean, to me, this chick is a trip, and I'm gonna have to let everyone know what I think about it in the reviews. But yeah. You know, let me know what you think, and hopefully she shapes up. We'll see what happens in the future here. But for now, I'm gonna have to come down on the side of not liking Bonnie and not liking the character. And the actress, I hope she can weather this little storm that's going on, and you know, I hope her character pulls out of it. But whatever her name is, I should actually learn these actors' names at some point. Anyway, so that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna see you guys after the next new episode of Vampire Diaries, hopefully this week. I don't know the schedule, but anyway, until that time, thanks for watching.